Hey, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to Subi Vet. In today's video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about oil. So this is my 2015 Subaru BRZ, and from factory, it is recommended to run 0W20 oil, which is a pretty thin oil, primarily due to the fact they use it for fuel economy as well as for freezing starts. It's a thinner oil, has a better time of traveling through the passageways versus a thicker oil. So a big concern is in hotter climates that the oil might thin out due to aggressive driving or spirited driving. So here in Florida, as you know, it gets pretty warm. Currently it's 87 degrees out, which is one of the warmer days we've had this year. A question I've always wondered is how hot is my oil actually getting? And should I consider upgrading to a thicker oil like a 5W30 oil? So what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be taking this car for a drive. I'm going to get it up to operating temperature, see what the temperature is sitting at, do a few pulls and see if we can get it to spike. But yeah, primarily the normal operating temperatures for the oil in these cars is between 190 and 220. And so I'm going to see if it falls within those parameters. And if not, I might need to consider a different oil. So without further ado, let's take it for a drive. So I've been driving around for about 20 minutes, so that should have been plenty enough time for the oil to get up to operating temp. So I'm gonna go and see what she's sitting at right now. Shows the oil is sitting at 203 degrees and the coolant is sitting at 199. So that's well within the parameters that they recommend for the 0W20 oil. They recommend, like I said, the between 190 and 220 degrees. And it being 87 degrees outside, that's pretty solid. I wasn't driving it hard at all, so I'm gonna drive a little bit more aggressive, do a few pulls, and then see what the temperatures get up to then. So without further ado, let's get to it. right, well, there you go, guys. After doing a little bit of normal driving and some aggressive, the highest oil temps I've seen were 212 degrees, and the coolant being only a little bit higher, 201. It didn't do too bad. It being 87 degrees outside, it only spiked up that much. I would say that if you're just daily driving these cars and you're just doing an occasional pull here or there, it should be perfectly fine. But do your own research, come up to your own conclusions. I'm just telling you guys what my opinion is. If you guys stay tuned, I'm going to be uploading additional shorts as we get into the 90s and also triple digits this summer. I'll see how this oil fares then. But so far, I've been pretty impressed. The manual shows that this oil is perfectly adequate down to -20 up to 104. So year round, even in Florida, I'm going to be within those parameters. And with the tight passages that these engines call for, I like the thinner oil to be able to get in there. I don't track this car, and I certainly don't rally this car. So I'm not as worried about it as some of you guys might be. So I'm hoping this, guys, will be an educational video that you guys can use for your own driving needs. But so far, I've been pretty impressed. But if you guys like to see more of this type of video, please subscribe and let me know. But until then, I'll see you guys later.